Hello and thanks for watching. I'm Elijah Gonzalez. This week at Otterbein, the men's lacrosse team came out with a win, the spring plunge is just around the corner, and Greek Week is in full swing. But first, Otterthon, a 7-hour dance marathon, took place last Friday for its second year in a row. This event brought students from all different organizations together for one purpose, to fight for the kids. Otterthon took place last Friday in the Clemens Center, and I had a chance to stop by.
So Otterthon is a 7-hour dance marathon that was put on here at Otterbein, and it is where you just dance straight for 7 hours. There is no sitting, and there's musical entertainment provided throughout the night. So there was a live band, there was Naya's dancing, so we learned some line dancing. There were some performances by Otterbein students, and just different hip-hop routines just to keep the crowd engaged. And the money that was raised by the dancers went towards Nationwide Children's Hospital to help kids with terminal illness.
Each student had a child that they were dancing for. Natalie, Isaiah, and Taylor were the 3 children and were recognized at the event. Otterthon was held last year, but this year was an even bigger success.
This was our second dance marathon here at Otterbein, and last year we had about 160 total dancers at the end, and we raised, I think, $3,900. This year we had 366 dancers, and we raised $9,538, which basically we tripled our amount from last year just going, 1 year later, which is absolutely amazing.
A Booker Prize winning author will speak at Otterbein for this year's Vernon L. Pack Distinguished Lecture Series. Celebrated British Indian novelist Salman Rushdie will talk about literature and politics in the modern world. Rushdie known firsthand how the two can intermingle. After its 1988 publication, his book, The Santic Verses, was banned in several Muslim countries, and the spiritual leader of Iran called for his execution. Tickets for Rushdie's April 10th lecture are free to the students and the general public. There is a limit of 2 tickets per person. They can be obtained at Cowan Hall. Mark your calendars. This year's Spring Plunge will kick off Saturday, April 12th from 8:30 to 1. This is a great way for Otterbein students to get involved within the Westerville community. Through the plunge, the students will be able to volunteer with organizations such as WARM and help provide some community service. All students, faculty, and alumni are welcome to join and can find registration under campus events on their Ozone page. We're going to take a short break, but when we come back, Grace Lenehan will fill us in on some fun campus events happening in arts and entertainment.
Books and literature and words. I'm very into reading someone else's work and then going off on the little creative tangent in my brain and getting my own inspiration.
Fashion inspires me in a lot of ways. I mean, it has ever since I was little.
I'm not a person who's constantly oh, let me tweet this, let me read my Facebook. I'm more of a, let me sit down and read something written by the Bronte sisters or something by Jane Austen.
My fashion sense, I absolutely love fashion. I will probably wear the weirdest things, well, other people might think are weird, but I will wear them and I will just feel absolutely confident in them.
I don't follow everybody else's path. I go off on my own. I do my own thing.
My personality, I'm really fun and outgoing and crazy.
Be inspired.
Be individual.
Well, the Greek community here at Otterbein is joining together this week for some friendly competition. Greek Week kicked off Monday and is in full swing, and the different chapters have been working for quite some time to prepare for each of the events. As many may know, Greek Week has been happening all week here at Otterbein. This week is for sororities and fraternities to participate in different games and events. Otterbein Junior and member of Theta Nu sorority, Shannon Back, tells us more.
Greek Week basically is a week where all the Greek chapters work on skits and music and come together for some good-natured fun.
But the week isn't just about fun and games.
I mean, I think they have it to like build Greek unity.
One of the biggest events of the week is Lip Sync, which happened on Wednesday night. For this event, each group choreographs a dance and must lip sync music and words the whole time.
Basically, you put together a strand of, it can be audio from movies and like YouTube videos and stuff, or audio of you talking, and you put it together and like make a story, and usually people try to make it funny or like bring up issues on campus. And then you act out scenes, and you have to lip sync the whole time what's going on in there, and you always have to be talking. Like, if you don't, then you'll get points off.
And Greek Week is also a chance for some friendly competition among members. There is a winner for each event, as well as a winner for the entire week.
There's like a panel of judges at the bottom, and then they like judge based on a criteria of like entertainment, like close to the theme, all of that. So there's points given to every activity through Greek Week, and then at the end, whoever has the most points like wins Greek Week.
Overall, Greek Week is a time for Greek organizations to come together, as well as the individual chapters, and for other people in the Otterbein community to come out and enjoy the events. There is still a chance for students to catch some of the events. Tonight in the Campus Center it will be Harmony Night at 8, and the week will finish up tomorrow with an Apache Relay in the Reich at 6. Well, the Anticipations is just one of many music classes students can take here at the Bein. Through this course, students learn about being part of a band, but not just any band, a rock ensemble. This Saturday, the 5th, the students will be rocking out their skills at Old Bag of Nails at 8:30. They will be playing tribute to the Beatles and spending the night performing their songs. Doors open at 8 with a presentation on Beatles history starting at 8:30, and music will begin at 9. Well, the Main Stage Improv Troupe is back at it again. This Saturday, they'll be performing their second show of the semester. The event is free to all students and is bound to bring in a lot of laughs. So head on over to the Pit Theater Saturday night at 11 to support the group and join in on the fun. From campus events to Otterbein athletics, let's see what the upcoming days are bringing us on this week's community calendar. Well, that's all the time we have for arts and entertainment. After the break, Jacob Barker will have this week's sports update. Stay tuned.
Well, here at Otterbein, intramural sports are a common hobby among many college students, but for one student in particular, it is more than just that.
Like most players on the men's basketball team, Marshall Crum spends his offseason playing intramural. But unlike all of his other teammates, the purpose for it this spring is a little different than in years past. After suffering a broken jaw against Baldwin Wallace to end his season, Crum had his jaw wired shut for 3 solid weeks. Since early March, he has continued to get his feel for the court by playing intramurals with other Otterbein students.
I just take intramural just exactly for what it is, and I use that as just a conditioning, just to stay or get back in shape.
For Crum, sitting on the sidelines was anything but easy.
It was a double-edged sword, man, because selfishly, I wanted to get back out there because when they were winning,
dip it off the spinner. He shoots and hits the three. The freshman.
But then when they was losing, I was like, oh my gosh, they're losing. I feel like I could do so much to help.
Crum said, of course, that being able to eat solid food again after not doing so for 3 weeks has made the recovery process even easier.
The applesauce was like my steak. That was the most solid as I got. Smoothie King, for sure. I was at Smoothie King every day for a month straight.
Well, after losing 3 straight games over an 8-day span, the men's lacrosse team ended their skid yesterday with an exciting 8-6 win over the Worcester Scots. Senior Pat Tyner added an insurance goal for the Cardinals with 1:29 left in regulation to put the game away. Otterbein hosts St. Vincent this Saturday at 2 p.m. here at Memorial Stadium. OTV will also have the coverage of the game online. Well, spring-like weather provided a sunny backdrop for Monday's softball doubleheader between crosstown rivals. Game 1 of Otterbein versus Capital began with a complete game to improve our record to 7-1. Freshman Maddie Shelley was one of 4 Otterbein players to get 2 hits in the 9-7 win. Laura Bassford, Molly Riggs, and Kristen Raymer also had multi-hit games. Capital took the second game 12-5. The next day, the Cardinals were swept in a doubleheader at Marietta. Otterbein is tied for 6th in the OAC standings. They host Bluffton and Baldwin Wallace this weekend. Baseball, Major League Baseball right underway. Indians, Dodgers, Reds. Got a little bit of diversity here at this table.
Yeah, it's all an exciting time.
Reds.
That's all the time we have for this show. On behalf of Grace, Jacob, and myself, we'll see you next week, Otterbein.